Hi everyone, it's Dr. Kelly. How are you doing today? I am so happy to be here with you tonight. I was wondering what I was going to talk about. Every time when we talk on a weekly basis, I have to think hard sometimes of what do you want to know about? What do you want to know more about? I'm thinking, remember, likes help me a ton, and if you can share my videos, I sure do appreciate it. Please look at the caption as well. There is a link there for you to go get a free download, the 7 steps to resolving menopausal madness. And now tonight, as you saw in that caption, we're going to be talking about resolving some common women problems, actually curing them, making them completely go away. Hi there. I'm so glad you guys have joined. Thanks so much. So it's really interesting, all of these women problems. You know, I've been talking a lot about menopause, and maybe you don't all feel like you've got a menopausal problem. But remember, if you're anywhere from 35 to 65 years old, any of the symptoms that you're having are truly related to hormone changes going on in your body. Now, this woman that I'm going to tell you all about tonight, what was going on with her, what her request of me was, and how we accomplished it before she turned 60 years old this month. So it's pretty fun, it's pretty exciting, but yet she doesn't have menopausal problems. Hey Bev, she wasn't complaining of, menopause being so horrible and having hot flashes. So I guess that's what made me think about talking about her as an example tonight, because some of you might be shying away from the 7 steps of resolving menopausal madness, but yet you probably really need to get it, because even if you feel like you don't have a menopausal symptom, you don't have to be having hot flashes. This woman was not having hot flashes, but she's got a thyroid problem, she's got an adrenal problem, she's got a weight problem, she's got a sleep problem, she's got a pain problem. Okay, all of those issues grouped into one tend to happen when we're in perimenopause, when we're going into menopause, and really they're women problems, right? How do we solve these women problems that only women seem to get? Now, men can get just as unhealthy, they can have just as many symptoms, and they even do go through, they've got a name for that now too, just like they have perimenopause, they have andropause, meaning, a man should have testosterone at a nice strong level for most of his life and be a slight decline as he gets older. But, men have sex drive, into their 80s and their 90s because their testosterone stays high. But many men zap their testosterone for many different reasons, and they start to feel like crap too. So there is hope. Please go and get the download, the 7 steps to resolving menopausal madness. Know that it's really designed at any and every issue that I just mentioned. Thyroid, weight, skin, constipation, adrenal, etc. Okay, so this woman, she's so fun. What she tells me at first is, okay, so I've been miserable for 40 years. And I'm turning 60 this year, so my goal is for it to all go away, and I just want to feel good again for my 60th birthday. Can you please give me this present for my 60th birthday? What do you think I said? Do you think I just said, yes, we can cure all of your problems? No problem. I've got a magic wand that I like to pull out. I do a little dizzle dazzle and magically all of your problems will go away. Is that what I did? I wish I could do that. Really? I wish I could do that it was just that easy, that simple, but I can't. Hey, Jojo. There's always a little bit more work involved, but hey, she was motivated. She had a why. She had a reason. That's one thing that so many of you out there who I know have a problem. You let there be barriers. You let there be reasons and excuses, either being, well, it's not that bad. I can tolerate it. It's not that bad. You feel like crap. You complain about it all the time, but it's really not that bad, so I'm just going to deal with it. I don't want to spend the money. Listen, you're going to have to invest in you if you ever want to feel good, okay? It's a time commitment. It's a money commitment. But when you're committed, you can change. This woman, we've changed her. And it's been less than 6 months. I told her, okay, 40 years, I don't have a magic wand. I'm working on that, but I don't have a magic wand yet. And if you've been sick for 40 years, do you really think that I can get you perfectly healthy in less than a year? No, that wasn't truly her expectation. And I say that out loud because you have to think about that. How long have you been suffering? How long have you been sick? How long have you been tired? There is no magic pill, okay? There is no pill that is going to correct everything and make everything magic. If you've taken a pill and all of a sudden you feel good, it's a Band-Aid. You corrected nothing inside your body. What I've done with this woman, what she and I have done, the hard work that she's done is get her body to change. We asked it what it needed. That's my magic. We ask the body, what do you need? Just, we're going to start listening, so tell me, what do you need? Oh, she needed a little vitamin D. Yeah, she needed some salt. She needed iodine. She needed iron. She was really anemic. All reasons for her to have very thinning hair, for her to be so fatigued, for her to have gained so much weight, and for her to be sore and achy all the time. So she says, you know what? Let's jump in. I'm ready to do this. I want to feel good for my 60th birthday, and I want to feel good then for the rest of my life. I'm ready to do it. I've been suffering for 40 years. This all started for her with a thyroid problem. She was hyperthyroid, and they gave her radioactive iodine. What does that do? Next week we're going to have some questions and answers. I want you to be more interactive. So if you're there and you're listening, please comment when I ask a question or ask me some questions. It can help direct our conversation. I want to know what you need to know, and I love it when you interact with me. So she had hyperthyroid, so too much thyroid medicine. And by the way, I've been very successful with several other women with hyperthyroid that we've cured or resolved their thyroid issue without ablating it, without killing the thyroid. But 40 years ago, she would have been 20. They killed her thyroid, and she's felt like crap ever since. Been gaining weight ever since. Energy on the downslide ever since. Thinning hair, dry skin, constipation, the achiness, all classic thyroid, and her adrenals are shot. We tested her adrenals, low cortisol, low DHEA, just pooped out. Her body is pooped out because she's been suffering for 40 years. They prematurely wiped out her thyroid. She's got an adrenal problem, okay, and her body needs support. So we asked it, we found out what it needed, and we started to support it. Let's see, what else did she say? She just didn't feel well. She was taking levothyroxine, and knowing that she had low adrenals, I started to support her adrenal gland. How important is your adrenal gland for your thyroid and for going into menopause and for your skin and for your hair and for all of those hypothyroid symptoms, right? Really, really important. Remember this little triangle? Thyroid, ovaries, and adrenal gland all work together. So we started to support those adrenal glands because I was going to change her thyroid medication, because despite her being told all these years that the dose that she was on was doing her just fine, she kept getting worse and kept getting worse and kept getting worse and just didn't feel good. And the problem really was not her TSH. Remember, this is something classic we talk about all the time too. Her TSH looked normal, okay? But her T3 Now, what does a T3 do for you? If you remember, there's T4 and there's T3. Which one actually goes in the cell and gives you energy? And so there's always a delay when I wait for you to answer, but please answer anyway. And even if you're watching this on a replay, I love to see other people answering or if they have a question. So her T4 was okay, but her T3, low. Huh. Well, wait, the T3 is the one that gives you energy. The T3 actually goes inside the cell and creates energy and helps your hair follicles and helps your skin and helps your constipation and helps your muscles and all the symptoms that she was complaining of, and the weight gain, of course, as well, all related to that. So I switched her over to a desiccated thyroid. So the natural form of thyroid medication that comes from a pig, and it gave her T3 and T4 because she's had a thyroid problem for 40 years. Am I going to correct that overnight? Absolutely not. But I can change her medication to give her the right support while we start cleaning up her body, while we're working behind the scenes so that her body functions better and eventually will start to convert better. But right now, what she needed was more support. Guess what happened in a month? Go ahead and guess. After just a month of we're finding out what's happening, just found out her labs, started to make some changes. In 1 month, not much had changed. Trick question. So she's like, my energy's still the pits. I can't stay awake. I got to drink a lot of coffee. I'm tired. I crash every day. I got to take a nap every day. I just got nothing. And I really, really want to lose weight. That's what happened in the first month. I'm really not feeling any better. And can't we just lose weight? You all get stuck in that. I know that. I've met so many women who are like, yeah, I want those symptoms better, but I need to lose the weight. Okay. You gained the weight for all of these other reasons. The thyroid problem, the hormone problem, the adrenal problem. Your body is lacking the tools that it needs, and that's what we work to correct. When I work with somebody on a one-on-one basis or even in my group program, we get to address all of these issues. Every single one of you has all of these issues, just at different levels. Okay? Some of you need more attention here. Some of you need more attention there. She also wasn't sleeping at all. How important is sleep? Oh my gosh, so important. If you're not sleeping, you will never get better. Bottom line, we have to work on your sleep. It's all part of this process. So in 1 month, I'm still, I don't feel very good yet. I'm just, I can't function, barely functioning. But can we just make me lose weight? Okay, it's not that easy. We're working on it. We started working harder on her sleep. How much do you think that changed things? In 2 months is when she really noticed the changes happening. In 2 months, what she said to me was, there are big changes happening now. I can feel that. My energy is coming up and I have cut way down on coffee. I love sleep too, Jojo. We can't live without it. We heal during the night. Your body can heal itself. We just have to nudge it in the right direction, give it the right support to help it heal. So she cut way, way down on her coffee. She drank a ton of coffee because she had no energy all the time and couldn't get through her workday. So she told me, all these big changes, my energy is good. We went from 1 month earlier, just dead to the world all day long, to wow, my energy, it's really, I'm responding to this stuff pretty darn good. My energy is going up. I'm really starting to sleep better. Things are changing for the better, and my husband is noticing, and my friends started to comment on this, and her world started to change. So in 2 months, she saw the light at the end of the tunnel. She knew that there really was hope. She was just going in blindly in the beginning. I've been sick and miserable for 40 years. I'm gonna turn 60 this month in about 6 months. Can you just make it all go away? I just want to feel good for my 60th birthday. Can you grant me that birthday wish? Sure enough, we can. Now, I couldn't guarantee that. Can never guarantee anything because it depends on you. How hard are you willing to work? Are you going to follow what I recommend? When I tell you, when I do a program with you, when I do one-on-one consulting with you, if you do what I tell you to do and I get you pointed in the right direction, we will resolve your issues. We will. Every person at a different rate to a different extent, but dramatically different, suffered for 40 years, world-changing events in 6 months, in less than 6 months. So her latest update, and I'm actually going to be talking again with her soon, but her latest update was, you know what? Since, over the last 5 months, I've lost 40 pounds. Been sick for 40 years. All I do is gain weight and gain weight. I'm not even hungry. I barely eat a thing. That was her. Now she's eating. She's eating real food. She's not eating anything she's allergic to, and she's down 40 pounds. Freaked out the first month. I'm not feeling any better. Can you please just make me lose weight? Stick with it, honey. You're going to do fine. You're doing a great job. Your body's starting to change. At 2 months, wow, there are big changes happening, and this feels so good. I'm starting to sleep. This is excellent. My energy is coming up. I don't even need coffee anymore. This is a miracle. I'm going to be 60 years old and I don't need caffeine to feel good. That's the way it should be for each one of you. And if it's not, get the darn download. Schedule a 15-minute appointment with me if you need to just do a quick one-on-one. But otherwise, sign up to do my group program or get signed up to work with me over a 6-month or a 12-month period. And we're going to start to change you. Okay, one step at a time. But as long as you take a step forward, things are going to change. So, down 40 pounds, tons of energy, sleeping solid through the night, no pain, increasing her activity. Do you think I gave her a birthday present wrapped in gold? You bet. You bet. Do you think I did the work? She did the work. She was ready to embrace it. She was ready to change. If you're not ready to change, I can't change you. You need to be committed. I can't do it for you. I can only tell you what you need to do. I can test you, and we can start to support your body, and we're going to get it to a spot where it's feeling good, and we're going to keep working on it because we're all a work in progress. All a work in progress. But magically, her woman problems, I'm so tired, my hair is falling out, I've been wearing a wig for 3 years, and I've got no energy, I can't sleep, I'm fat, and I hurt. Can you change me by the time I turn 60? Please. It's coming in 6 months. Magic wand that I pretend to have, and voila, she did the work, she was committed, she did the changes, she's down 40 pounds, she doesn't hurt, she's sleeping, and she has energy. Do you think she's happy? Did we bring happiness to this woman, bring joy to her? If you can agree with me that she did a fantastic job, that she now knows how to take care of herself so that she can keep feeling good for the next 60 years, it's on her shoulders. She knows what to do. She did a fantastic job. But share this story with somebody else who's just like her. And maybe it's you. Click on for the download. I'd love to hear from you. And I will talk with you guys again soon. Please share the video. Please like the video. If you have any comments and questions, I always appreciate seeing those. And next time, think of some questions. We've got to get a little bit more interactive, okay? I hope you're having a wonderful summer. We're already in August. School season is right around the corner. And then we get back into a routine. So maybe that's the time for you. Finish out your summer, get started on a new program come this fall. I look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.